Well, almost anyone who has ever played high school sports is familiar with the organization Fellowship of Christian Athletes, or FCA. But did you know that FCA goes far beyond just the U.S.? Recently, Lindsay had the chance to sit down with the man who's helping the organization make an international impact.
I'm joined now with the Executive Vice President of International Ministries for Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Dan Britton. Dan, thanks for joining us here today.
Thanks for having me. It's good to be here.
You know, you have been with FCA for quite a while now, upward of 25 years. How did you get started with FCA?
Well, I never had FCA in high school. I always heard about it and wanted it, but we didn't have an FCA group, unfortunately. Went to University of Delaware to play lacrosse. My dream as a little kid was to play Division I lacrosse. Found that dream come true, graduating '85. Went to University of Delaware, 13,000, similar to size of Liberty.
Okay.
And a lot of campus ministries, InterVarsity, Campus Crusade for Christ, a lot of great organizations, but they had FCA. I'm like, finally, FCA. And we met on Thursday nights at 7:30 in Carpenter Sports Building. And there was 12 athletes, 10 football players, one wrestler, one swimmer. Poor girl, she didn't know what was going on. Yeah, one girl. She was faithful. She stuck it out. And then one lacrosse guy, that was me. And we would open God's Word and apply God's Word to the athletic field. I've never done that before.
Wow.
And FCA changed my life for those 4 years at the campus.
And you've pretty much been with FCA ever since, and now you're Executive Vice President of International Affairs. And, you know, I didn't even know that FCA had an international ministry. When I think of them, I think of all that you guys are doing stateside. But tell me a little bit about what FCA is doing overseas.
Yeah, Lindsay, FCA is 60 years old, 60 years strong, which is a blessing, having that kind of legacy. And we have done a great job focusing on 4% of the world's population. That's the U.S. population.
Yeah.
Out of the 7 billion, 96% are outside the U.S. And as a ministry, we recognize that, hey, we're doing a great job with the 4% market share. What is God leading us to reach the nations, to take the things that we know about sports ministry, ministering to the hearts of coaches and athletes outside of the U.S.? And for the last 2 years, we've been officially doing that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I know that 2 years, so you're definitely building it. What kind of opportunities are there for students to get involved overseas?
Yeah, in a quick amount of time, through partnerships and networks, we're in 47, a presence in 47 different countries.
Awesome.
We have 103 leaders that are working, indigenous, local, national leaders that are working in those countries. We are trying to raise up leaders within the country, but we're also sending in key people to train and equip and do internships. So college, we have an opportunity for internships. We have 2 great college athlete internships, one in Europe, in Italy, and one in South Africa. And it's an opportunity for them to minister at that level. It's awesome.
Well, thank you for joining us here today on set. We're very excited about what FCA is doing globally for Christ.